I'm visiting here with Trellis Growing Systems. I have Richard Barnes with me. Richard, you're the founder. Why don't you first of all tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into this business?
Well, I started growing blackberries about 11 years ago on the family ground that we had, and like many growers, we just had some issues with trellising and different ways of managing the planting. So we started to develop with different management techniques and research. Our research put us in contact with the USDA, research scientists that have been working on a rotating trellis for blackberries. So in working with them, we came in contact with them about 5 years ago. Started working with them a little bit. They encouraged us to apply for a grant. Applied for the grant, which we won, and that's really what kicked the business off. We incorporated in June of 2007, and the first few years of our company, we were basically researching. We were developing a product. We developed several products, and about 2 years ago, we started commercialization of the rotating cross-arm trellising, the RCA system for blackberries, as well as a system for red raspberries.
Well, you're here at the Farm Progress Show. This is a very big Midwest farm show. We've got a lot of focus on traditional row crop, corn, soybeans. So growing blackberries is kind of a unique element to throw into this mix. What kind of feedback have you got, first of all, from the farmers that are here about the ideas of maybe converting some of their land a piece into a commercial operation?
Well, the feedback's been overwhelming, and obviously we stand out because of what you said. We are so different. Majority of the exhibitors at this show are focused on row crops. Many growers are looking for alternative crops. They're looking for ways to generate more income, to sort of get them a little less dependent on the row crop systems that they're working with right now. So we're not looking to displace that by any means, but we are looking to help fill some needs that these people and some people just want to head more in a sustainable direction.
Well, tell us a little bit about your system. What makes your system especially adaptable to the conditions that we would find in the Midwest, for example?
Yeah, and with our system, the rotating cross-arm system, we can rotate the canes down to near the ground in the winter. And that really is the big advantage here in the Midwest. With the variety of blackberries available to grow, they are not winter hardy enough to make it through the hard Midwest winters without cane dieback, sometimes even plant death. So with our system, we can, through the management of the canes, we can train the laterals to go up onto the wires, and then they are flexible enough where you can rotate the trellis down in the winter and then cover it with a floating row cover, so we can survive the cold winter temperatures and the winter winds, which desiccate the canes. So that's really the opportunity here with that. There has been no commercial blackberry operations established in the Midwest today without our systems. And we started about 2 years ago with the commercial systems in the U.S. and we are doing very well at it. We're going to put in nearly 80 acres. We put in 80 acres already this year. We'll probably exceed 100 acres yet this year of commercial site operations, which are 10 acres and larger. And that's probably be the pace for next year. We're not going to go out and sell thousands of acres in these systems. We want to control the size. We're trying to develop specific areas that can service the markets better, and we're looking at staying right around that level.
So, we talked to some of these growers here that are maybe doing 5,000 acres of corn. We're not looking at putting in 5,000 acres of Trellis Growing Systems, huh?
No.
That would be kind of good for you and your partner company, Bedford, though. So, tell us just a couple of the benefits and the value of maybe they're a corn grower, soybean grower that's got enough land and he wants to try something new to bring in some additional income, using resources that he already has, maybe better use those resources, or somebody who just wants to look at trying to go into, well, I think he said 10 acres would be a pretty good commercial growing start. What do they need to do, and what is the value and benefits we talk about return on investment?
We sort of set the 10 acres as the minimum commercial size because of the distribution. We have a total service business model for the commercial grower. We come in and help them from site selection, plant selection, clear through marketing. That's an advisor service. We have certified crop advisors and make visits out to their farms frequently. And so they really have to know nothing about growing berries. Actually, it's better if they haven't grown berries before sometimes. But so the 10 acres is about the minimum that we have. The opportunity is usually, well, there's several that we see with our customers now. Many times they have marginal ground. The equipment's so large today, average row crop farm, that they can't get into a lot of areas. It's not practical. Maybe they have a 12-acre field that's oddly shaped, and it's just difficult to get into. So in those cases, they can utilize some marginal ground. A lot of times, there's family members that maybe want to go into something a little bit different from a row crop farm. We have probably 4 or 5 farms that have that situation. The kids that went to college, they want to come back to the farm and not do that, want to do something different, more technology to it. So that's a big advantage. And then those are the commercial sides, but we also sell, if someone just wants to put one row in their backyard, we have hundreds of customers like that also. So we develop the technology, and we really do want to share it out with anyone that's interested.
So how do I get started? If I want to, whether it's like you said, just have maybe one row in my backyard, or start with 10 acres, what do I need to do to get started, and what's the time frame between getting started and I've got my first berries to go out to market?
Yeah, well, the best thing obviously is to contact us. I would suggest that they go on our website. They just search for Trellis Growing Systems. They'll pop up, and there's a lot of information there. And then every farm's a little different, so there's just we really need to talk to them somewhere along the line and just sort of guide them through it. If once we go through some of these steps and it looks like it's something they want to move forward with, we'll go out to their farm and visit, and then we'll get into the real details. We'll develop a very detailed spreadsheet forma on what the capitalization cost will be, what the inputs will be throughout the year. And these are numbers, by the way, that we have been collecting for 2 years off of the farm in Ohio. It's been using our system we've been working with. So they're not numbers that we just pull out of the air. They're actual numbers. So we can hit it very closely. So the big thing is just contact us, and we'll guide them through everything.
All right, thank you very much. That's Richard Barnes. He is the founder of Trellis Growing Systems, and you can learn more, as he said on the website, trellisgrowingsystems.com. And we are here at the Farm Progress Show. As you can probably hear around us, the show's going on, but hope you'll check them out.